Good morning, everybody, on Brunch with Brian. Boy, our country's going through a lot right now. It's been a really crazy weekend and a really crazy last week. Last 6 days, protests going on, and with the coronavirus and unemployment and everything. And so we're going through a lot. I can't remember a time. I mean, I've been around a while, and I cannot remember a time when we have been having more more challenging times. And what can we do? And you know what we can do? We can keep smiling. Okay, so keep smiling. So it kind of starts with that. I mean, there is always going to be challenges, and I like to think that there's light and there's darkness in the world, and there's a lot more light than there is darkness in the world. And the cameras unfortunately get pointed at the darkness. So if you're watching the news and that, obviously you're going to look at a lot of the darkness and what's going on. And obviously we need to be aware of what's going on in the world, and you need to know what's going, especially because a lot of what's going on in the world is affecting us all now. And I'm really worried as we see everybody. I guess what I would say, my advice is that everybody has, God has laid out a row for you to hoe. And I don't know what that is. And only you know what that is. What can you do? What is your part that you can play in all this? And what is the most positive part that you can play? And only you can really answer that. And so we each have, we all live all across this huge country of ours. And we have this beautiful new flag that we just got. And we just bought that. And I love that, and I love America, and it breaks my heart to see what's going on in this country right now, just with all the turmoil, and so and all the pain in this country. And so there's a lot of pain out there, and there's righteous anger, but righteous anger never ends in violence. And so the righteous anger I can understand, and there's a lot of anger and a lot of sadness and a lot of pain, and so we're going to get through it. We are going to get through it. But I got to say, I've never seen the country in going through more challenging times than we're going through right now. Obviously, for us folks, and in the real estate world, there's going to be opportunity, and we're going to be able to help a lot of people. And obviously, that's got to be our focus there too. But there is going to be foreclosures. There's going to be change in the real estate world. There's going to be pretty house opportunities. Obviously, you guys know Lynette and I are very focused on the pretty house world. That means deals where people are willing to give you time and you make monthly payments. So you just take over properties with little or nothing down and make monthly payments. That's going to be a big part of the market. And especially there's going to be a lot of lease purchase buyers because of the inability of people to qualify for bank loans, and the probability that financing will become more restrictive. It already has. And so less people will be able to get financing. So there's going to be a lot of flux in the marketplace. It's a crazy world. So there's going to be opportunity. There's always opportunity in crisis. But also there's opportunity to help our neighbors. Now, us being well-versed and well-trained in the real estate world, that's what we need to focus on, is getting, part of your road to hoe is understanding real estate and being able to bring those skills to bear to help people who are in difficult situations. Because you know what? They're going to need people who can just buy their house and they can move on and just move on without having to worry about it. Okay. So if you call them and say, hey, I can buy your house, nothing, if you'll be willing to sell it to me and I can take over the payment and you can move on and have peace of mind, that sounds great. And so I'll just take over your monthly payments and you can move on. Doesn't that sound great? And so there's going to be a lot of people who say that sounds great. There's going to be a lot of, like I said, flux in the market, fluidity in the market. So that is part of going to be our ability to help people as things happen and as the world changes. And our world feels like it's a little topsy-turvy, upside down right now. So again, keep smiling. All of our brunchers know we're smiling for 30 seconds. You got to keep that smile on your face, because what does the smile do for you during turbulent times? It keeps you looking at the positive side of it, knowing that we're going to all get through this. There's going to be a resolution at the end of this. And, there's going to be positive changes. There's always, out of every crisis, there does come positive changes. Although sometimes, no pain, no gain is also, that's sometimes true. So sometimes there's painful times that have to be endured to get to it. So we're going through a painful time right now. We're going to come through it, and we're going to be stronger and better. And you maybe what would be productive for you to do would be to lay out what you think, how you can contribute. But right now, I would say one thing you can do, especially with the coming market changes and with the coming opportunities, right now you should be training. You should be working on doing your role playing, getting good with your scripts, and you should be out in the marketplace and developing your business and your skill sets right now, getting better at that, so that you'll be in a position to really help people. Okay. Guys, I care about you, and I care about our world, and I really care about our country. And like I said, we're going to get through this. And I do feel like that if we can stay as much as we can on a positive track and look at the solutions and not focus on all the and bemoan the turmoil and sit there and just focus on the problem. There's lots of problems. And if we can stay focused on the solutions and be part of the solution, and that's the key. And I don't know what part of the solution you are, and maybe you're a big part of the real estate solution. There's going to be a lot of real estate solutions necessary to get us to where we're on a good, even keel again. All right, I didn't forget our deep breathing. Okay, let's do our deep breathing just real quick. Okay, and deep breath in. Hold it for a sec. Put your smile on your face. And exhale. Okay, and inhale. Hold a little bit. Exhale, loosen up your shoulders. Just do your little shoulder rolls and neck roll. Okay. All right, another deep breath in. Hold it a sec, and all right, let it all out. Okay. All right, guys. So I believe in America. I believe in you guys. And I believe we're all going to have success in the long run when we get through this. And with all crisis comes opportunity to help our fellow Americans, our fellow brothers and sisters in this country. And that's what we're here for. And so let's really pitch in and stay positive, because the more positive we can stay, the more positiveness we can bring to everybody else around us in our life, and like a ripple in a pond that spreads out to others. So let's be a positive force in the world today. Okay? See you tomorrow on Brunch with Brian.